Hi, lovely people. Hello. How are you doing today? I hope everybody's doing really well. The message of the tarot cards is pretty clear today. Your reading starts with these two, the Tower and the Queen of Pentacles, meaning you have overcome quite some challenges lately. You've really been struck by lightning, and you've also been burned. So this is something that has happened already. It's in your past already very strongly. And the Queen of Pentacles representing now it's time for this. Like in this reading, the cards I pulled out for you, there are a lot of airs representing that you're going to reap what you have sown right now, because this is going through your whole reading. It's time for you to get the rewards financially or otherwise, that you really have worked for. Like I said, you've been through the Tower moment. It would be wise at the time to make a balance about how much time you're investing and you're choosing to invest in your endeavors. Like, you need to watch out. Be playful and be joyful, but also be mindful of your time and energy. That's interesting, because these are going to be very abundant times. Very abundant times. They have everything, as you can see here. Belly's full. They're both happy. Yeah, life is great. The next two cards that came out are the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Actually, I have to hold them around like this because that's how they came out, which is very strongly indicating to me, this is really representing to me the opinions of other people, and you're like, I'm not having this any longer. Like, the Queen of Swords usually comes out to me as really kind of cold and has this really cold energy about her and kind of arrogant. But in this form and in this case, it really felt to me that she's protecting you in this case, because she's like, fuck this. I no longer care about the opinions of other people and how anybody else feels about this. It's about me now. And this is like very healthy. It's not in the sense of being arrogant or anything like that. It's like she knows, she's figured out that that she needs to put herself first. And she's fighting for that one as well. She's fighting to put, not even fighting, she just knows, and her presence alone makes it known to other people that she's just not having it. Next two cards out are the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. He's not having it either. So this is very strong support. It's like none of these, neither the Queen of Swords nor the King of Swords. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Neither the Queen of Swords nor the King of Swords are having this energy. They're not having it. And this is basically, mind games. There is a strong indication that this is coming to an end. In case you have struggled with anything that happens in the mind, for example, you will think, you will worry too much about anything. This is going to come to an end for sure. This is going to come to an end because you are learning, or already have learned, to master your life, to really take, how do you say that? Like the things of the horses, like the leashes. I know it's not, this is not the right word, and I'm a little bit under the weather. My head doesn't function properly today. See how he holds these horses? This is what I mean. He really takes the lead in this case. He's taken the lead by combining these two worlds. by combining, by mastering the spiritual world, like the inner world, and the outer world, very much so. Yep, this is definitely coming to an end. And again, we have here, reap what you have sown. So as you can see, he made quite a bunch of those pentacles, and the pentacles are made out of airs. Like I said, the airs have come up a lot in this reading of yours. And like he's holding it. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. What you have overcome. It's not, it hasn't been easy at all. It has not been easy. But you're mastering it. You're either about to master it or you have already mastered it. And this card really strongly indicates that as well. Like now you're reaping what you have sown, and in the most positive way. You have her. Like she is total abundance and opulence in every way. And this is, of course, success in this endeavor as well. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. Cool. Today the cards are focusing. That's fantastic. So happy. That's cool. That's awesome. I love these cards for you. They're quite spectacular. All right. Next up were the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cauldrons, and the Four of Wands. I love these cards. I love this card because it's so harmonious. It's happy home, happy family. And yeah, this is a real gift that is waiting for you. Like he is, see how he's presenting that cup? That's what he's presenting. And it's great. And today, for some reason, I really noticed the broom she's holding. So she's somewhat in the magical. She looked like a witch to me today, and he's so happy and in love, and he fully is aware of her spiritual side and of her gifts that she has, and they're very, very much in love. So this is awesome. But this also brings, the cards actually came out this way. This connection, whatever it is, to you, also brings some haters possibly, but again, the Queen of Swords is not having it. She's just not having it. She won't allow this beauty that you have going on here, this beautiful energy. She's not allowing it. She's like, fuck off everybody. This is mine and I'm going to protect it. And I'm not alone. I have him. I have him to help me protect this, because this is very, very important and very dear to me. So this is really, really cool. Like you're really coming into your self-worth and self-love, and you know your boundaries. You know your boundaries as well. And other people are not as easily stepping over them anymore, because you're so, I'm here and I'm here now, and you're making it known as well. You won't be quiet about this. This is the end of a cycle. Like you have learned this. You have learned your lesson very well. Like I said, thunder and fire. You've been bombarded. You must have been. And this is the end of the cycle. And you're no longer a fool. You're no longer a fool. To this, you're very aware of what's happening, and you're willing to fight. And thus you're reaping. Thus you're reaping what you have sown. So, next up was the Empress and the Two of Swords. What I noticed about the Empress was very much also she gave birth, right? She was working on this for exactly 9 months to give birth, but she was working on this for a while now. And also you have the heirs here as well in the picture. Can you see? I hope it will focus. It doesn't. Here, you have the heirs here too. She's reaping what she has sown, right? And also, what really caught my eye was the deer, which is a leading animal, a very strong animal. Yep, and he just stands in the forest, and he's very visible, very visible. But he's also, he doesn't mind being that visible at all. Yeah. Funnily enough, this comes to me today as strength. You know your strength. You're willing to go into battle because you know you're at least equally as strong. You're no longer in the weak position. You're very much, again, I'm just bringing it today so many times. You're very much the Queen of Swords and being like, I'm not taking this bullshit any longer. I'm not having it. All right? Because you have moved on or are in the process of moving on to this new place, to maybe feeling better about yourself, feeling better about your situation, about your partnership. Absolutely. And of course, for those of you who are still on the way and in the process of doing this, you're getting help. You're very much getting the help. You might not notice, see how he's asleep, you might not notice that you're getting the help, but be sure you're being helped very much, because this is karmic. This is karmic, meaning it is supposed to happen. It is supposed to happen. The circle is closing for you. Karmic circle closing for you. Like, you have learned your lesson, and now you're going to reap the rewards of it, which is gorgeous, because once you learn to to love yourself and to have healthy boundaries for yourself, life is going to be entirely different, and a lot more freedom and peace and enjoyment are coming to you quite naturally. And this is so beautiful. So I'm very, very happy to bring you this reading today. And from my angels and ancestors cards, what came out were these two: the sun, enjoy success and happiness, and the lady, which was, funnily enough, both of these cards totally play into the whole reading I just did. I love how this works. It's so awesome. The lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards, because this was very much the message I was getting from the cards, like the overall message: reap what you have sown in the most positive way. And I'm gonna read these two cards for you, starting with the sun, because this is the one that came out first. Enjoy happiness and success. All right, so know the doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. The sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system. Solar referring to the sun. Which, yeah. So, of course, when the sun card appears, in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. And oh yeah, by the way, when I started shuffling, I felt energy. I felt a lot of energy, which was funny because my energy was kind of low. And I tried to sleep before and I couldn't sleep. And when I started shuffling, there was so much energy all of a sudden. So this is very interesting. This brings a lot of energy, of course, because you don't have to invest it in the wrong things, because you're keeping it to yourself. You're making it very known and clear where you stand. So it will bring power, success, and light. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. You are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. Remember the airs I was talking about? There you go. It'll grow by itself basically because you already put it in the ground. Like you already made it known, which is so cool. So cool. This is what the universe does for you, by the way. You have to do your part. You're asking and you're really putting things in motion, and universe will take care of the rest. This is awesome. That's just the laws. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. So, the next one out, and the last one for this reading, is the lady. She's so beautiful. Oh yeah, and by the way, which struck my eye was, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the pattern of the flower of life, and this one does as well, which is very interesting. So yeah, enjoy life. It's yours. Enjoy growth and reap rewards, the lady. All right. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady, known as the Empress in the traditional tarot. Interesting, right? Is the representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the goddess Venus too, and yearns for a rich relationship. Ta-da! With her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram. I'll show you again just so you can see. See that the apple is down here. Which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life. How gorgeous. And there are plenty more rewards to come. Plenty more rewards to come. See that? Ah, so cool. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go round. More than enough to go round. More than enough. If you're making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supportive journey through life, which is awesome. All right, so this has been quite the cool reading. I'm purposefully not doing it in terms of signs, because I myself have gotten the message that this is not really necessary because they're also interconnected. So my recommendation to you is either the reading resonates with you by title and not by date or anything. It's just the title. When the title resonates with you, you watch it and see how you go, and you just leave the rest or watch somebody else. And because there's so many cool people out there who do great readings. Yeah. So you guys, I hope you can take something away from this reading. I'm going to start doing this daily, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.